here!
Alright, so now that we're done with this, do we have any more, like... Yes, we have stuff with our teachers, because of course we do. Well, What's-Her-Face is here out in the entrance hall, so where is she lurking? Yeah, by the books. That makes sense for her. Rising, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of Ruin. They exist. And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Ha! In an interview piece with the Carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently use sacred stakes to seal their treasures in shrines. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven into the ground in the areas surrounding each shrine keep the power of Ruin at bay. I have had 1 encounter with these so far. I found it... I feel like it was an area I wasn't meant to get to. It's on one of the earlier videos of me playing this, but yeah. I guess now we're gonna learn about them. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of your teeny little shrines? Sure. Kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon wielders in the story, you must have a bond with Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble at all with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. Oh, that's friendly. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out on my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of Ruin are still treasures after all. I will investigate these shrines if you are at all inclined to do so. Yeah. You feel trusted by Miss Rayford. Okay, so now we have those on the map. Can I see that right now? What does that look like? Oh, here we go. A shrine. Okay, so they are on the map. 1, 2... Are they in the corners? 3, 4. Okay. Sounds good. I wonder what would have happened if you stumbled upon them earlier. Maybe I have and I didn't realize. Wait, she's still got more to say? I do hope you take on the hunt for the treasure if you're so inclined. Maybe she doesn't. Or maybe I have to go like somewhere else to get her to reset. We'll go to the school store then. There you are. New kid, you here to do a little shopping? I came to see you. So you came to see me, did you? That's what I said. I'm here to check out the sandwiches they've got for sale. The school store sandwiches taste great and have an excellent nutritional balance, too. What happened to your intensive training? I guess I'm just not used to it yet. All that training kind of wore me out. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm going to take a break from sandwich making for a bit. Oh right, I didn't tell you what my goal was. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me. It was my way of saying thanks. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does. I really look up to her. I wanted to try sandwich making so I could be skilled at doing something for other people, like she is, but I guess I just wasn't cut out for it. What I am cut out for, though, is being full of energy, so I decided to focus on that instead. Like I said in class, I think people in Pokemon should make their strong points stronger. You really helped me out, new kid. Take this as my way of saying thanks. Oh, thank you. Okay, she gave me a gift. Alright then. What should I go with today to get my protein in? Form a close bond with her. I wonder if that's as high as it goes. Do you just have sandwiches or do you have like other stuff? I don't think I've ever actually been here. I mean, who doesn't like a couple of 1,000 quick balls, you know? Thanks for the premier ball. Oh, Pokédolls guarantee escape. That's right, I kind of forgot about that part. Yeah, so that, would not have been a correct answer. Alright, let me see if she'll talk to me now. It's too early? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. What do you mean it's too early? All you've really missed, I have just done my final exams. For some reason, the biology proved to be challenging. I don't know why. And I'm just catching up on the friendship stuff with the teachers. It says she has more dialogue, but she's not talking to me. Very strange. Maybe if I have to do a bit of that, shrine stuff, maybe then she'll talk to me. Why, hello there, Rising. You always seem to appear at the most crucial of moments. What? Well, you see... Master Hassel, I'm here to collect you? So I see. I'm glad that you finally made up your mind about taking your place as leader of the family. Well, it is indeed true that I have made up my mind. I have made up my mind to continue teaching here at the Academy. How could you? Are you saying you don't care what happens to our proud lineage? I am saying that I have other priorities. Have a look around at the art decorating this room, would you? The children here are letting their senses, their perceptiveness, grow freely. I do not wish to say that they are protecting our family's bloodlines. I do not wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems so much more fun to me, if I'm being honest. What utter nonsense. And yet, your fearless, unflinching commitment to that nonsensical vision proves that you're worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. I will not give up. I will come as many times as I need in order to get you to change your mind. Oh, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. You thought I could be cowed by some story I spun about my father's deteriorating health? I am not so easily fooled. I will return another day. Alrighty then. I'm sorry you had to see all that. I was so very close to resigning my post as teacher, returning to my home. But the students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Rising. Your words truly brought me strength, as silently as you speak. I cannot think of a way I can possibly repay my debt to you young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. 50 Dragon Tarot Shards. Cool. Now then, let it be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue my chosen path as instructor to the youths of our world. Seems we have formed a close bond. Okay, he finally closed his mouth, thank God. There's breakfast pizza, dessert pizza. Why won't lunch and dinner share the same pizza? I mean, because they're basically the same meal, just in different parts of the day. Lunch and dinner food items definitely overlap. Anything you eat for lunch, you could probably eat for dinner and vice versa. Not saying you can't have breakfast for dinner, but it feels different. It feels different, though. Miss Rising, about that matter with which I need your help. I've discovered the name of the incredibly sweet condiment. It's called Sweet Herb Mystica. Herba Mystica, rather. If you should find it during the course of your treasure hunt, I would be grateful if you would share some with me. I mean, yeah. Have you anything for part of this Sweet Herba Mystica? Sure. I don't have any. Oh. Where do I get some, then? Okay, so he has nothing to say right now. Okay, I see. So, yeah, their dialogue's not gonna go away until, like, I do the things they want. So she wants me to pull shit out of the ground. He wants me to find drugs. Alright, what does he want? My dear Rising, Palmy here is as healthy as can be. Oh yeah, I forgot about this whole thing. Still doesn't seem to talk, though. Well, it seems to be quite simply a part of this one's personality, but it's hard for a Pokemon to communicate with its fellows without speaking up. As you know, wild Pokemon use their cries to tell each other all sorts of things, like the location of food or whether there are predators nearby. So even if I were to release it back into the wild, I'm afraid that it may not be able to do those sorts of things. What do you think, Rising? Where does Palmy belong? With you. Oh, I didn't expect to hear my name. So you think you should stay here with me? I was so focused on getting it back into good health so they could return to the wild that I didn't even consider that possibility. What do you think about that, What do you think about that idea, my little Palmy friend? There you go. You can talk. Palmy, it spoke. At last. Even without speaking Pokemon language myself, I know that reply means yes. Oh, my dear Rising, merci so very, very much for all your help with Palmy. All the more reason you should have this. Here, a rare Pokemon for you to raise. Bro, gonna give me a Pokemon? Oh, it's a Meowth. Thanks. Ah, I'm so happy. Yes, I, Salvatore, will take it upon myself to look after Palmy for good. I will indeed. Close bond. Okay, so it says I can claim a reward for my Pokedex. Let's see. Let's see if What's-His-Face is home. Yeah, I don't understand. It keeps telling me I can claim a reward, but I can't? I don't know. Okay, so we can't do anything with those two. Alright, let's go here. You're at 195. I just don't know why it keeps telling me that I can claim a reward. It's just straight up not true. My Pokedex total? It's a great question. Bruh. I've battled 230, if that's what he means. I've caught 147. Yeah. So. I catch what I want to catch. New kid, are you getting your training in? Are you not? Oh, you're not who I want to talk to. Am I in the wrong place? Oh no, there she is. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. I got traded yesterday. Oh, this is what he sent me, I guess. That's not what I'm looking for. Where are you? Boyfriend traded me this foreign ditto. More importantly, that they're holding a dusk stone. So that I can use it on my Mischievous. Because I picked the one stone I didn't have. Horizon, help me to keep an eye out, would you? I've set up a little ambush here for that girl who keeps watching me. She'll be here any second. Why? Well, you see, it's not very pleasant knowing she's just staring at me all the time. And now that I know what she looks like after seeing her in the cafeteria. Ah. It's you, isn't it? You're the one who's been secretly watching me recently. Time? How did you know I... 'Cause you're not very subtle, my dude. I guess you must have noticed me. I'm so sorry. Well, of course I noticed. You were watching me practically all day, every day, after all. I assume there's something you want to ask me? Yes, I do. I've been a huge fan of yours since your time as a gym leader, and I love rock-type moves so very much. Oh my. Oh my. But you just suddenly retired from your post as gym leader a year and a half ago. Why did you quit? My goodness, is that all you wanted to ask? Yes, your reason for retirement was never made public. But it's well known among the students here that you just avoid the question anytime it's asked. I thought it would be rude to ask you a question that you don't want to answer, so I just couldn't find the courage to ask. So that's why your gaze felt ever so intense. I see, forgive me. So very intense? Ah, never mind that. As for the reason I quit my job as gym leader, I simply wanted to focus more on my job as a teacher. It's not that I disliked being a gym leader or anything of that sort. Quite the contrary, talking about the gym fills me with feelings of nostalgia and sadness. That's why I always avoid answering the question when students ask. Oh, I see. Do you have any plans on becoming a gym leader again? No, I'm afraid I don't plan to do so. My sister is doing a splendid job as gym leader in my stead. I personally find being a teacher more enjoyable these days, but since I am in fact your teacher, I would appreciate it if you would call me Miss Time, as students do, not just Time. Okay. I'm sad to hear that, but I understand. Thank you so much, Miss Time. Well, I suppose that solves the mystery. She just had a change of passions, that's all. Wow, that made me feel so nervous. I said so many things to try to sound cool. I was certainly a little scared when I felt that girl's intense gaze on me, but having you here with me allowed me to do what I needed to be done. Allowed me to do what needed to be done to face what turned out to be one of my biggest fans. I must thank you for always showing up at just the right time. Allow me to show my appreciation a little. I hope these help on your adventure. 50 rock shards. Apparently I did not have any rock shards before. Close bond. Cannot ride more Idon here. Lame. Okay. And that is it for now.